a real straight stander, no question about it.
Look how I shine! Yeah, Visigoths!
We're so proud of Lewis, aren't we, dear? Oh, before I forget, the Royal Treasurer has informed me I've overdrawn my allowance.
You've overdrawn again.
No, my lord, don't be angry with me. You know how confused I get about money. After all, I'm just an ordinary housewife and mother, just like all you housewives and mothers out there.
You know, sometimes I wonder if the fornicating I'm getting is really worth the fornicating I'm getting. Well, Pippin, now we can have our talk. How are you?
Well, sir, not very well.
Welcome home, son, welcome home. I'm so glad to hear there's nothing wrong. Welcome home, son, glad you're home. Will you be staying long?
Well, you see, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Welcome home, son, welcome home. Well, I've got to go, it's almost through.
But, sir,
Welcome home, son, welcome home. We'll talk again soon. Why don't you take that horse and falcon I gave you and go hunting?
good idea, sir. Thank you.
Oh, Pippin!
Yes, sir.
One more thing I would impart is, I may blush, but I'll be frank.
Do, sir.
Home is where the heart is.
Thank you, sir. Well, the preparations for the Visigoth campaign were reaching a peak. Marksmen tested themselves against the butts. Swordsmen tested themselves against each other. The panoply of war was being assembled. The sights and sounds of glory were in the air.
Glory!
And what am I doing? Nothing.
Your sword, sir. Oh, I thought you were a warrior.
No, I'll keep it. But you're not one of us. I am Prince Pippin. Who? Prince Pippin! One day I will be king.
You don't say.
I think I'm going to talk with my father.
And a giant in the bedroom.
Oh, yes, and a giant in the bedroom. Is prepared to hear petitions.
Oh, great leader, blessed by God, sent to us from heaven to protect us from the infidel.
Oh, what is it?
I beseech you to reduce my levy of foot soldiers, cattle and wheat, due to a famine.
Denied. Next.
But, sire, my cattle are dying and my fields are barren.
Oh, denied. Next.
Sire, that is tyrannical and unjust. I object.
Take this man away and hang him. Next.
Oh, great leader, blessed by God, sent to us from heaven.
No, not all that bull again. Out. Everybody out. Council is dismissed.
Wait, Father, I know what I want to do now.
Good.
I want to be a soldier.
What?
I want to join you in your campaign against the Visigoths.
Denied.
But that's not fair. You're taking Louis.
Yes. Well, your brother Louis is an ideal soldier. He is strong and he is stupid. You, on the other hand, are educated.
But I'm your oldest son, and that means I'll be king one day, and isn't fighting wars an important part of being king?
Fighting wars is the most important part of being king. I mean, after all, the Pope and I have dedicated ourselves to bringing Christianity to the entire known world, even if we have to kill every non-believer to do it.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, sir. You're dedicated to something, and I just want to be dedicated to something too, with all my heart and soul. And whatever it is, I want to do it as well as I possibly can, or else my life won't have any meaning at all.
So you want your life to have meaning, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, it's very ambitious of you, Pippin. Denied.
Goodbye, Father.
Pippin, where are you going?
I'll find myself another war.
Pippin, stop. You're determined to do this, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Very well. Get yourself a decent sword and come along.
I'm a soldier. Don't cut yourself. Me, a warrior. Finally, a chance to be a part of something important. A chance to use my sword, my arm, and maybe even my blood.
Against the Visigoths!
Ha! Visigoths!
Pippin, sit down. Now, the key factor in tomorrow's battle is terrain. So look at the map. Study it. Remember it.
Father, why couldn't we just go out there and slaughter them?
You spoke, Pippin?
Since we're braver and stronger and we have God on our side, why don't we just go out there and then kill them at will?
War is a science.
That takes half the fun out of it right there.
There is plenty of fun in it when you win. War is a science with rules to be applied, which good soldiers appreciate, recall and recapitulate before they go to decimate the other side. This is the plan for tomorrow's battle. The army of the enemy is stationed on the hill, so we've got to get them down here, and this is how we will. Our men in the ravine, that's the area in green, will move across the valley where they plainly can be seen, and the enemy will undoubtedly pursue, for that's what you depend upon an enemy to do. And then, gentlemen,
and then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. But the blood is pounding in our ears, jubilations we can hear, a grateful
write endless paragraphs explaining my campaign. Now when we see our soldiers marching through the lead, they will mount a charge to meet us at the point I've labeled B, and their bowmen on the hill, in yellow on the map, will leave their course and join the rest and fall into our traps. Then we'll cut off reinforcements and retreat of any kind, bearing principles of enfilade and defilade in mind. And then, gentlemen,
And then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Cause the blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nation. Pippin! Sorry, Father. It won't happen again.
in conclusion, gentlemen, now listen to me closely. I'll endeavor to explain what separates a charlatan from a charlatan. A rule confessed by generals, illustrious and various, as pompous as a Pompeius, daring as a Darius, a simple rule that every great man knows by heart. It's smarter to be lucky than it's lucky to be smart. But if the fates feel frivolous, and all our plans they smother, now suppose this war does shrivel us, there'll always be another. And gentlemen, and then. Now, gentlemen, now.
And then the men
Go
out into the fight, conquering the enemy, a day. The blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nation.
Pippin, I find your attitude very disturbing.
I'm sorry, Father, but all that talk about enfilade and deflate.
Pippin, the Visigoth king across the valley is talking about enfilade and defilade too. That's just the way it's done. Now, I like to spend my nights before battle praying. I would like for my two sons to join me. Oh, oh God, we who fight in your name and in the name of your Son ask for victory in combat tomorrow. Give us the power to vanquish the enemy so that the righteous may flourish upon the face of the earth!
Father, does the Visigoth king pray for victory?
Oh yes, old King Alaric is one of the best prayers in the business. Lewis, Pippin, it's time.
You're going to be very proud of me, Father. I'll try not to disgrace you, sir.
Very well, follow me.